It's all out of blinker fluid. All out of blinker fluid. Last name Jazz.
Are you giving
First name
me
Hugh.
feedback on how to be funny right now? Welcome to Extreme Sandbox. You're gonna have a great time today.
We're like 2 weeks in now. We're getting there. We got to swap out an excavator. We've already got issues with one of the excavators we got, so we're doing a little swap-a-roo.
How the 2 first weeks been?
The first weeks have been good. I would say majority of clients we're getting in here are thinking this is a kiddie attraction or it's free.
That is not correct.
I'm gonna start going into restaurants and just asking, do I have to pay? Is this free? So we're still obviously trying to figure out, it's unique. When you build something like this that no one's ever done, people don't get it. So you have to educate it. So it's a challenging piece there. So I think what our team needs to do is we need to figure this shit out and figure it out quickly. That's what we're really good at though. So I think, as you can see, we got one person in here right now. But you know what, as an entrepreneur, that's no different. You start up anything, it's not easy. You don't open the doors and get flooded with everything. You have to evolve and you have to figure out what you're doing. So that's exactly what we'll do. But today we're gonna have fun moving an excavator. We've kind of had a few issues since day one on this one machine, and we found out it looked like it was a hydraulic leak on it that we finally identified. Long story short, the manufacturer's really taking care of us. We're swapping out machines. So we just got the new one delivered to loading dock, so we have to bring that in, swap it out, get this bad one loaded up so we can get it shipped out of here, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that'll solve all of our problems. It won't. That's how it works in business. Jesus, this is not like. That's heavy. Even on wheels, that thing's heavy. Orig, you just stay there right in the video camera. Don't help at all, okay?
He's going into the trades. It's not a sell thing.
You're such a good.
All the sales.
You're such a good salesman.
Oh, this is heavy. Did it take him 2 hands to do this? Dude, I was driving pallet jack. You were just a twinkle in your mommy and dad's eye.
Adam thinks he can operate a pallet jack better than me.
Much better.
That sounds good.
Everything's fine.
Okay.
So what's wrong with the old one?
I'll show you. Do you see all the hydraulic fluid on the ground? And all of this? Yes. There's a leak in there. It's all out of blinker fluid. All out of blinker fluid. Last name Jazz.
Are you giving
First name
me
Hugh.
feedback on how to be funny right now? Welcome to Extreme Sandbox. You're gonna have a great time today.
Welcome to Extreme Sandbox. Why are you recording that right now? That's not funny. That wasn't funny. Adam is not funny. I'm really pissed off at you right now that you would try and say, hug it out. You gotta hug it out. Ugh.
I went low.
He's my teddy bear. Can you do that face thing again with
It's
him?
an HR. It's an HR approved hug.
Where are you, you want to record eventually? Roll this up to a register? How much for this? You have to pay for this?
Care to comment on our little interesting morning there?
It's just Murphy's Law that as soon as you have an event, the first event we have a bunch of glitches that show up on the screen, but it is what it is, so you deal with it. I'm here because of Kuna Matata.
So how was this morning?
Not good. So Dave came in and looked like death and told me, Randy, I don't feel good. Apparently he has the flu. So I immediately said, get the hell out.
Yeah, don't get us sick.
Not only did I kick him out, then I went and grabbed the Lysol wipes and went around. I'm like, what did you touch? Kicked him out, and then we started booting up simulators and got an error message on some demo message on software that, just more stress than we need this morning on our first heavy equipment camp at here.
Adam said Murphy's Law.
Yes. We have this all under control.
Everything is okay.
Rick, don't screw this up today.
Okay. Try my best.
Oh, how you guys doing? Good, how are you? Good. So welcome, I'm Randy with Extreme Sandbox. This is Adam.
Hey guys.
Do most of you guys know what Extreme Sandbox is? Kind of? So we are a heavy equipment adventure company. We play for a living. So we're a recreational company. But what we started doing a few years ago is heavy equipment camps, because really our goal is to basically inspire that next generation of construction workers. There's some great jobs out there. What we're gonna do as a group, we're gonna go over some of, I'll go quick slides, probably 20, 30 minutes. I'm gonna try and keep it brief. And then what we'll do is get you on some equipment. Now we have a combination. We have heavy equipment simulators that are they have screens, they have full motion bases. They're about as real as they can be without being the real thing. We'll be running excavators and wheel loaders over there, and then we'll also have these mini electric excavators. With those mini electric excavators, I tell people if you can run one of those, you can run a 40-ton excavator because the controls are identical. It's the concept of hydraulics.
Well, my name is Dion Clark. I am the owner of TCI Solutions, and we are the overseers of the Legacy I3 program. And so Legacy I3 is an organization and a program where we work with organizations who are looking for young talent. And many of them don't necessarily know how to connect into this next generation. So we'll come on board, partner with the high schools, and primarily our focus is go into the schools, introduce young folks to these different opportunities, whether it's construction, the energy industry, manufacturing. So when we come to a place like the Sandbox, you all will probably see throughout the video here, you have a lot of young folks who are getting a sense of what is it actually like, what type of equipment do you operate, what are the skills necessary, the safety implications. The whole purpose is we want them to see it, get a sense of what would it actually take to do it, maybe operate some of the equipment, because our job is to prep them so that once they leave high school, they know exactly what they're looking to do. They know where they're going to need to go, whether it's post-secondary training, if it's an apprenticeship, if it's going to be some other various forms of on-the-job training, they'll know because they've seen it here, they've demonstrated it here, and they have a direct shot to doing it. You know, it may look like they're playing around, it may look like it's high-tech video, but what we're doing mentally is they're doing it. They're experiencing what it would be like to actually get paid to do what they're doing.
Have a seat, you guys come in and have a seat real quick.
Okay, now that he's gone.
What do you really think?
What do you really think? I found myself having to talk louder on my side because all I heard was right hand left, left hand forward.
How was it, you guys? Again, I know it was a really small little glimpse. So, it's awesome. Thank you guys.
This can be a...
Thanks guys for coming out. Yeah. Thank you for jumping in and helping. I
had a great time.
I think what he's trying to say is it's been a challenge to get some industry support on some of these.
Yeah,
so
that's what I mean.
It's nice to get some of these guys that have the bigger industries that see the potential. I mean, because we already knew it.
They have the blinders on and then they come out and see it and go, this is fantastic. How do we work with you? That made me feel great.
Yeah. So the more we do them, the more, again, I knew this, years ago, we just keep going down that path and eventually other people will catch up and they'll see that this has potential. I mean, you can't replace seeing some of their faces or especially some of the female.
The girls.
That were really nervous and they show them they can do it. I get inspired by that. I get a kick out of that. So it was fun.